If you're waiting for your Social Security check this June, listen up, because the payment dates have shifted, and there's a controversial new bill that could impact your benefits in ways you might not expect. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the exact dates your Social Security payments will arrive in June 2025, explain why SSI recipients got an unusual payment schedule this month, and break down a proposed $4,000 tax deduction that politicians are promoting, but may not deliver what they're promising to seniors. Stick around because I'll also reveal the key action you can take right now to make your voice heard on these critical Social Security issues affecting millions of Americans. Welcome to Financial Area, where we cut through the confusion to bring you clear, actionable information about your financial benefits. If this kind of straight talk analysis helps you stay informed, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates you can actually use. Let's start with what you really need to know about your June 2025 Social Security payments. The dates are set, but they're not the same for everyone, and understanding this schedule could save you from unnecessary worry about late payments. If you've been receiving Social Security benefits since before May 1997, mark your calendar for June 3rd. That's when your payment will arrive. This group gets priority timing because of the way the system was structured decades ago, and it remains consistent month after month. For everyone else, your payment date depends on your birthday, and here's exactly how it breaks down. If you were born between the 1st and 10th of any month, your Social Security check will arrive on June 11th. Born between the 11th and 20th, your payment comes on June 18th. And if your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st of the month, you'll receive your payment on June 25th. This birthday-based system might seem complicated, but it's designed to spread out the massive volume of payments the Social Security Administration processes each month. Knowing your specific date helps you plan your budget and eliminates the guesswork about when your money will actually arrive. Now, here's where things get interesting for SSI recipients. You probably noticed something unusual happened in June. You didn't get your regular monthly payment. Before you panic, this is completely normal and by design. June 1st fell on a Sunday this year, and since government payments can't be processed on weekends, the system compensated by giving SSI recipients an extra payment back in May. This means you actually received two payments in May, your regular May payment plus your June payment early. It's the government's way of ensuring you don't go without income due to calendar quirks, but it can definitely throw off your budgeting if you weren't expecting it. Now let's talk about this $4,000 tax deduction that's been making headlines. Politicians are promoting this as a major win for seniors, but the reality is more complicated than the soundbites suggest. This proposed bill would provide a $4,000 tax deduction for anyone age 65 or older. Notice I said anyone, not specifically Social Security recipients. This is a general age-based deduction that applies to your overall tax situation, regardless of where your income comes from. Here's what this deduction actually does. It reduces your taxable income by $4,000 if you're 65 or older. Depending on your tax bracket, this could save you anywhere from a few hundred to over $1,000 per year. For some seniors, that's meaningful relief. But here's what it doesn't do, and this is crucial. It does not eliminate taxes on your Social Security income. If you're currently paying taxes on your Social Security benefits because your total income exceeds certain thresholds, this deduction might reduce that burden slightly, but it won't eliminate it entirely. This brings us to a bigger issue that's been frustrating many Social Security recipients. During the 2024 campaign, there were specific promises made about eliminating taxes on Social Security benefits entirely. That was a clear, direct commitment that would have provided substantial relief to millions of seniors who are currently paying taxes on income they've already contributed to throughout their working lives. Instead, we're getting this $4,000 age-based deduction, which is helpful, but falls far short of the comprehensive Social Security tax reform that was promised. It's not that this deduction is bad. Additional tax relief is always welcome. But it's not the targeted, significant reform that Social Security recipients were led to expect. The concern here isn't just about this specific bill, but about what it represents. When politicians make specific promises about Social Security reform and then deliver something completely different, it raises questions about their commitment to addressing the real financial challenges facing Social Security recipients. Think about it this way. If you were promised a solution to eliminate taxes on your Social Security benefits, and instead you get a general senior citizen tax deduction that might save you a few $100s, you'd probably feel like the promise wasn't kept. And you'd be right to feel that way. This is where your voice becomes critically important. Congressional representatives need to hear from their constituents about these issues, especially when there's a gap between what was promised and what's being delivered. Here's exactly what you can do right now. Contact your representatives in both the House and Senate. You can find their contact information easily online by searching for your zip code on the official House and Senate websites. When you call or write, be specific about two things. First, let them know your position on the $4,000 senior tax deduction. Whether you support it or think it's insufficient, make your voice heard. Politicians pay attention to constituent feedback, especially on issues that directly affect large voting blocks like Social Security recipients. Second, and this is equally important, remind them about the promise to eliminate taxes on Social Security benefits entirely. Ask them what happened to that commitment and when they plan to introduce legislation that actually addresses that specific issue. Don't underestimate the power of constituent communication. When representatives hear from multiple people in their district about the same issue, it gets their attention. Your individual voice, combined with others who share your concerns, can influence policy decisions. The key is staying informed and staying engaged. Social Security policy doesn't change overnight, but it does change, and those changes can significantly impact your financial security. By understanding what's actually in proposed legislation versus what's being promised in headlines, you can make informed decisions about who to support and what policies to advocate for. This isn't about partisan politics. It's about ensuring that the people who have contributed to Social Security throughout their working lives get the support and respect they deserve in retirement. Whether you're currently receiving benefits or planning for the future, these policy decisions affect you directly. The bottom line is this. Know your payment dates, understand what legislation actually does versus what it promises, and make your voice heard when there's a gap between the two. Your Social Security benefits are earned income, not government handouts, and you have every right to expect your elected officials to honor their commitments to protect and improve these benefits. That's the reality check on June 2025 Social Security payments and the current state of promised tax reforms. Stay informed, stay engaged, and don't let politicians off the hook when their actions don't match their promises. Your financial security depends on it. If this breakdown helped clarify the confusion around these Social Security issues, hit that like button and subscribe to Financial Area for more straight talk analysis on the financial topics that matter to you. We'll keep cutting through the political rhetoric to bring you the facts you need to make informed decisions about your financial future.